So I just had 2 visits for my house in the last 2 days, and just going to show you basically the tour that I've just given to somebody. So this is the interior courtyard, and then you come up some steps into this lounge area. There we go. And then at the back there is the kitchen. So this room on its own is 40 meters squared. Got a big door which we just came through. That's a bit of light in, and then it's got a window here going out onto the courtyard again. You can see the garage at the back, and then there's a terrace above. So it's a nice big open area, and I have got a plan, if I stay here, to knock that chimney thing in the middle there out and put a floor to ceiling window in, and the same at both sides. So take out the window, put a floor to ceiling window, and then take out the door, put another floor to ceiling window. So we'll have 3 floor to ceiling windows, which will give a lot more light into this lounge area in the winter, and you'll have a nice view of the courtyard. So I'm just waiting for the quote for that. And into the kitchen area. So there's a lovely stone wall here in the middle of the wall, and it goes up and over, little archway there. And I think behind this wall is a lovely wall, but they plastered over it. So nice beams, stone, keeps it nice and cool. It's lovely to touch that. Right now, in this heat wave, it's still nice and cool. It's lovely. And then off to the left there's a pantry. There you go. That's the kitchen, the living area basically, kitchen lounge. And then in here, this is more like a hallway. You come in through this door here, a long corridor to the front door, and then it opens out into this hallway, which has a little window there into the kitchen, and also lots of light from the atrium above. You can see that. Don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's a glass roof right at the top there. And then just to finish in this area, there is a toilet. There we go. Okay, so up we go. The first floor. Okay then, so we come, here we've got the hallway, and then we're walking down the corridor here. First room you come to is my dressing room. It's got a little Juliet balcony that overlooks the atrium down there and up there. Okay, so here my dressing room. It's a bit messy at the moment. Behind the door, shoes and boots, bags and boxes with shoes in them, Gucci's. Okay, so that's the dressing room. Come along here into the bedroom. So this is the bedroom that I use. Got two nice windows looking out into over the courtyard and the terrace. And then coming in here to the shower. So that's my little shower room there. That's the rest of it. I like to collect those embroidered flower frames. I picked them up for like 50 cents at Vide Grenier's. They're always available, so I've just amalgamated a collection. And then out here you have a view of the terrace and the street. You can't see the street, and courtyards down below. Nice little poêle chimney there that works in the winter with small wood, just keeps the cold out. Takes the edge off when it's really, really nippy. And okay, so that's the first bedroom. And back down the corridor here. There's my dressing room off to the right, top of the stairs, and then across here, the hallway, the corridor. That's an old, what do you call it? Harmonium. Yeah, harmonium. So not a very, very small organ. And it does work. It sounds fabulous, but it does need a lot of attention. I don't even know how to play it, but I just love the noise. And that's looking back on the other side. It's like two houses with an atrium in the middle. So this is the second, it's the first floor, it's the second corridor. I'm going to put the lights on. So yeah, Audrey Hepburn's there on the wall. Use this. In fact, I'm going to use this tomorrow night for me and my girlfriend. We're going to get dressed up before we go out. It's like a little hair salon with original chairs and old-fashioned hair dryers. And I love it. And then the bathroom was the reason I bought this house. I saw this photograph in the announcement for the house, in the advert. And I just fell in love with it. I did that mirror, so it's my mirror. That wasn't there. And I made that for the toilet. It's a fake system. Doesn't work, it's just for show. And I did the fake fireplace as well, because there's a little heater for winter there, keep you warm. And then and I put those up as well. So without the fireplace and the mirror, it's virtually as it was before. And here is a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous radiator. If you want to see what they had in here originally, just look how fabulous that is. Oh, absolutely and gorgeous. So there we go. Oh yeah, well this is a big wardrobe like you find in churches. I think somebody told me, was it the agent or the old owner told me that was from the church, the local church, probably. Okay. Last room on this floor is a big room. I did have a bed in here, but I took the bed out because my son needed a bed, and it was fabulous, great big double, like a king size cream bed. I gave it to him because I don't use it. I wasn't using it, and it literally went there where that mattress is. Dirty old mattress, but it's not dirty. It's just got coffee stains on it, and yeah, this is a very bright, nice room, north facing. So out of this window here, you see the square. I can open the window and show you. There you go, see the square. And if we look the other way, without dropping the phone, see the street. So this is north facing. And that over there was the old Credit Agricole Bank, which moved into a commercial centre, and now that's for sale. So this building across the road is for sale. Right. There we are. So we're now going to go up onto the second floor, which I don't use at all. So anybody could be living in the top 2 floors of my house and I wouldn't know, because I never ever come up here. First is just a repeat of what's on the bottom floor. So the first room you come into here is the bathroom. Put the light on. Yeah. So the other one below had a Juliet balcony. This doesn't have a Juliet balcony, but has a big window. You can see the sky, the attic, and downstairs to the ground floor. So in here is where I have my apothecary, and as you will see, I have made an awful lot of creams and oils, and I love doing that. So I'm going to be doing that in some of my future videos, showing you what I make. needs a tap. I bought an old-fashioned tap there. It's put onto the bath. I haven't actually got around to it yet. So again, there's a big wardrobe. All these rooms have great big storage wardrobes in them. That's enormous. Big wardrobe. And a little cupboard on the wall for tights. You know, never know when you're going to need them. So, that's that. And the third bedroom. So every room has ceiling roses, cornicing, lovely mantelpieces, chimneys with gorgeous mirrors around. Really is a gorgeous house, really gorgeous. You'll never believe how much I'm selling this house for. It's heartbreaking, really. So there's a better view now. You can see tops of the mountains, you can see the terrace, you can see the neighbour's terrace. Yeah. So during COVID, this house was on the market. Well, not on the market, because I wasn't selling it during COVID, but the agents told me I could have sold this for 240,000 euros. 240,000 during COVID, okay? And then that was what, 2020? We're in 2026 now. 3 years ago, just before my parents came, I decided I was going to sell it, but it was, I say only, it was only worth around 180. So I decided to put it on the market, but then I had I had to go and pick my parents up and bring them here and look after them, basically. So I had to take it off the market, and I literally had, the day before I left to go and pick them up, I had a lady contact me from Montpellier saying that she knew the area and she was very interested. She wanted to come that weekend and have a look. And I said to her, yeah, I said, I'm not selling it at the moment, unfortunately. And so my parents stayed for 3 years, and my mother died in March. My father's now in a home, so I decided to sell it again because too many bad memories here. And it's now apparently only worth 100. So today it's on the market with the agent for 110,000 euros because they're going to take 10,000 and I'm going to get 100. So it's just heartbreaking to know that this lovely house that I've put a lot of my ideas and made it cozy and decorated it with, I think, quite nice style, quite good taste, is only worth 100,000 euros. And literally the person that just came to look at it right now was kind of like offended when I said I'm not going to take any offers. And he said, oh, not going to, we can't negotiate. And I was thinking, this house is virtually being given away. And he even asked me if I was leaving the furniture. Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a lot. I mean, most of my furniture is vintage, but good quality vintage. You know, like 1970s original armchairs, and it's just like, honestly, what do you want? Do you want me to give you my house for like 80,000 euros, fully furnished? Honestly, people just, it's just awful, and it makes me not want to sell it because I just think I'm going to be so sad to have given it away. Oops. Okay, so this is the fourth bedroom. a bit bigger, this bedroom, because normally all the other rooms would have had a great big bathroom there where that space is, but this one doesn't, so you could literally fit 2 beds in here. And then you've got all this storage again, here and here. Great storage. Okay, so that's the last bedroom. And then we're going to go up into the attic space. So this is a little staircase that goes up to the attic. Up we go. And here I made kind of like a little sport gym. I mean, in that room there, in that door, that is the door to the attic at the front of the house. It's not that big. And then here I just made like a little gym. I had other things in it before, but I've since put them next door into my shop, because I made a proper gym massage room next door, because I have a little shop attached as well. But I didn't take these purely because I can't carry them down the stairs. So there we go. Nice view. There's the atrium, needs a good clean. Now we're going to go over there to that room in a minute. So this could be a bathroom, because it's directly above another bathroom. This could be a bathroom, and across here would be the bedroom. So this could be bedroom number 6. No, bedroom number 5, sorry. Bedroom number 5. Yeah, this has everything to do in here, but it has got fabulous views. I'm going to show you. It needs a new floor. Yeah, it needs a brand new floor. So once you come over here, you've got, yes, so just above that smaller roof in the middle there, you can see the lake, the edge of the lake, and there's all the mountains behind. There's one, almost to the, let me see, lots of cobwebs on my window. Right at the right hand side of the frame now, you'll see a mountain. That's the tallest, that's called the Pic du Midi. And so you can see down there my terrace, got a garage underneath. I'll go down there shortly. Okay, so this room here is 40 meters squared and needs a new floor, needs plastering, the walls plastering, painting, and windows replaced. But that would be an absolutely fabulous bedroom, like for a teenager. You can have your music up here, your drum kits and whatever. No, this would make an absolutely fabulous teenage space with their own bathroom just across the landing here, and you're all on your own at the top of the house. That's what I would do. Okay, so down we go. I think I've shown you everything in the house. I haven't shown you this room, so yeah. This is just a spare room. Absolutely no idea what to do in here. So it could be a bathroom, and it would be a bathroom for that green room, that green bedroom. Would be a bathroom or probably a shower room because you've got the toilet next door. So, and it's a big room. Be a nice big shower room. So every floor has a bathroom on each side and a bedroom on each side. And then, as I said, in the attic there, you can have your bathroom and your bedroom. So 5 big bedrooms with lots of storage. You don't need wardrobes really. And each has its own either shower room or bathroom. So I'll go downstairs to the ground floor now, and I will show you outside space, and then we'll go next door and see, because there is a shop attached. See how much stuff you do get for this price is incredible. Down we go. Out we go. So here is my lovely, peaceful, smelling gorgeous courtyard, because I do have some nice smelling plants. I've got some smelling roses, had jasmine, a little bit of wisteria and honeysuckle, and sometimes you can smell the curry because I planted curry and herbs, and you can smell the rosemary. It's all together a mixture, kind of intoxicating. It's just lovely, just lovely. And then in here there is a garage, my car. That takes you out onto the street at the back. I'm going to go out, and then you go back and I'll show you the cellar. The cellar's down here, down these steps, but unfortunately the bulb in the light has gone, so it goes way back onto the house, and then at the end there's a door, and you can open that, and then it's like a great big walk-in fridge, maybe 10 meters squared, onto the middle of the house. So lots of room. I store all my wood there on the left, and then all tools and things. It's very nice and cool down there. And that is it. Till I take you next door. So my shop. Okay, this is my little shop, which is attached to my house. Here we are. So we have this room, which at the moment is a vide, we call it a vide maison, vide dressing, which is just selling furniture and clothes that I no longer need. So in here you have a big window and a door. If you wanted to have your own business, this is the place for it here. But if you didn't and you needed, like the man that just came to look at my house said that he wanted like a granny annex for the old people, or an old couple. And I said, well, you could use this, because this is exactly what I was going to do for my parents. And I would knock this shop front out, because you've got space, you've got like a little terrace at the front there. And I would build a wall at the front and then put a big window in. So they've just got a window, give you more more space as well. And then behind this throw here on the wall, there's a door. And this door goes into the corridor, long corridor of my house, which I don't think I've shown you. I'm going to show you that last. And then if they needed to go to the toilet, then they just go along the corridor, and then in the open hallway that you very first saw, there's a toilet there. So they go to the toilet there, and this would be their bedroom. So you can see there's enough space for a bed here. If you imagine that sofa is a bed, and you just pull it out a little bit more, there's enough space. And then you could have wardrobes, they could have dressing tables, a little table, armchairs. And then here, there's water here, there's a sink with cold water there, but you can easily put hot water in as well. And you could have that, those shelves down and have a big mirror there, so you'd have a vanity unit. And then here, you'd put a nice big shower they can just go in and out of. And then over here, maybe you could have the floor, wall-to-wall wardrobe with mirrors. So they'd have their own bathroom, their own bedroom with a lounge space, and then they'd have the door that connects down the corridor to the toilet. I mean, you can't be more secure than that, can you? Self-contained, I mean, you can't be more self-contained than that. So just go out and then I'll show you the corridor, the entranceway. So this is the entranceway to the house. We just came in there in the front door. It's a nice front door. It has two little windows that open, so you can get some air coming in the morning, and you can open all the doors along this part of the house and the back door, and you get a nice through breeze. Keeps it nice and cool. It's actually 11 o'clock in the morning and it's cooler inside than outside now, so close those up. And then down this corridor. So here, I put this door against it because this door's from another room in the house. But behind this door is the actual real door that goes into that self-contained little granny annex. And then all they'd have to do is come out, go down here, down the corridor, then into the toilet, which is there. They don't have to climb any stairs. They've just got the kitchen there and the lounge and their own little place there. It's perfect. Okay, so that's my house. And that's what I'm trying to sell right now. Love to you all.